Hello guys, my name is Philip and today is day 64, I think, of my NoFap journey. I actually lost count now, but I think it's day 64. And today, well, not actually today, yesterday I got this book from Amazon. Your Brain on Porn. The Bible, the Holy Bible of Fapsternauts. So I just today I was reading this on the way to work and on the way back again, and I've only gotten through the foreword because the train doesn't take much time really. So I didn't really have that much time to read, so I've only read the foreword so far, but I'm excited to read the book. But anyways, since I brought this to work, I showed one of my colleagues that I got this book, and it's Your Brain on Porn, because I'm like the anti-porn preacher of my workplace that nobody really wants to listen to. But I still preach this shit. Because I feel very passionate about it now. Actually, I feel so many benefits from not watching porn, and well, also not masturbating, but mostly just abstaining from porn is the most important thing, really. So I showed this to one of my colleagues, right? And he said, "Well, come on, you're so convinced that porn is like doing bad things to your brain. But it doesn't. It's just porn." That's what he said. It's just porn. And I was waiting for someone to say that, because that's actually a thing that I think a lot of people believe that I wanted to talk about in a NoFap video. Just the term, it's just porn, alright? Let me try to explain to you how it's not just porn. Or first off, what do you mean by just porn? What is just porn? By just, do you mean that it's just like any other video? That watching 2 hours of porn has the exact same effect as watching Transformers or, I don't know, Iron Man or Ghostbusters? Does it have the same effect? Is that what you mean? Because that's not really true. See, porn does something to one of your most important feelings, if you can call it that. One of your most important desires. It really messes with that, because what it does is it brings up your sex drive, and then you come, and then you get a sort of downfall. So that's just like a drug, right? That's almost like amphetamine. You get this rush of energy, and then you get a downfall. So you get this sort of, I should do this so you can see it on camera, alright? If you watch porn, right, every day, or more times daily, your sex drive is gonna be this, right? It's gonna go up every time you watch porn. And, hold on, I'm doing this the wrong way. It's gonna go up when you watch porn. Then you come, it goes down, and it's a little bit lower now than where it was before you watched porn, and then it goes slowly up, 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 up. Then you watch porn, and then you go down again, and then it goes, and it goes, then it goes. That's the exact same thing as being addicted to a strong psychoactive substance. You get this sort of rush of ecstasy or energy or whatever the drug is that you use, and it goes up, then it goes down, you get a downfall, right? And then it goes up again every time you take the drug, and then it goes even further down on every downfall. An interesting thing that I talked about in 62 Days Without Porn video, when I was not watching porn but I was still masturbating, And there was a time, the first time in fact, that I was masturbating without porn, it took me 45 minutes before I came. I said this in my 62 days without porn video. I also told my dad, and he told me, well, it's about time you stopped watching porn, because that is concerning. After 3 days of not masturbating, it should not take 45 minutes before you come. This is just because my sex drive was destroyed. I had been watching too much porn, and I had this sort of downward spiral of your sort of arousal addiction. That's what it is, arousal addiction, the term that I was looking for. That sort of downward spiral of that had gone a bit too far already at that point. And you know, I know people that are older than me that watch porn several times daily. That's way too much. And also, another more physical and more evident proof that porn isn't just porn is that erectile dysfunction caused by porn is a very real thing. It happens. It has happened to a lot of people. It's not bullshit. It happens, right? And it's gonna happen more with the millennial generation, because we watch more porn than any generation before us. That's what I'm concerned about when it comes to porn. People from my generation, the millennials, we watch so much porn now compared to any generation before us, and some people in generations before us has gotten the erectile dysfunction from pornography. How is our sex drive gonna be when we're 50 years old? It's gonna be fucked, right? So, not even 50, like even probably some people like 30, below 30. You know, it's seriously concerning. And that's why porn isn't just porn. And I really just wanted to say that in this video. I didn't say all that to him. I just said, well, it's not. That's what I said. It's not just porn. It has an effect on your brain, and this book proves it. Or I think it proves it. I mean, I haven't read it yet, but I have seen his TED Talk, Gary Wilson's TED Talk, and I was very enlightened by it, and in fact, that was what made me quit porn. So, yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Porn isn't just porn. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.